Hey everyone, welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. I'm Jacob Letman. Before we get going with today's sweet video, if you accidentally forgot to use a referral code to start driving for Uber, it's okay. I'm going to show you how to use a retroactive sign-up code so you can get your guarantee of up to $1,000. All right, all you got to do is open the Uber driver app. At the top of the screen, you're going to see either your picture or 3 lines. Click there. Then you're going to click Earnings. Next, click Help or the question mark, depending on what you see. Click Account and Payment. Then click Referrals. Click Invited Driver, report my missing or incorrect driver referral. Click Send a Message. The invite code that you're going to use is JACOBL17756UI. Friend's name is Jacob Letman. Phone number is going to be 307-349-7713. And the email address is goodvibetribe222@gmail.com. Finally, under details, you're just going to put, my friend Jacob referred me to drive for Uber. That's it. Send it in and get your guarantee of up to $1,000 to start driving with Uber. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Rideshare Hub channel, I'm Jacob Letman alongside absolutely nobody because I'm here alone in my vehicle, but happy to be here with you today as we have another great topic for your enjoyment. Fun fact, I used to be a sports broadcaster and a sports anchor. There's clips out there somewhere on YouTube. I'm not going to tell you where to find them, but anywho, welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. Great topic for you today. Actually, a really important topic today. I'm glad you're tuning in. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel if you like my face or the things that are coming out of my mouth. That sounds really weird. All right, but anyway, thanks for being here, guys. If you haven't started driving yet, no worries. Jump down into the description below. You're going to find some links to click on. Follow them through all the way, get signed up for Uber and Lyft. You're going to start driving, you're going to make money, and you're going to make extra money with a sign-on bonus. Cool beans. Cool. All right, today what we're talking about, you guys, is how to calculate your car depreciation. Now, Dylan is a smart guy, very smart business guy, very savvy. So the information he has on anything business, listen to the man. But he is big on not getting into debt and paying for things with cash. And that's really smart, especially with driving for rideshare. And so I'm going to tell you guys that I met Dylan too late, and I didn't know that. So I took a different path, and I'm going to share with you how my vehicle situation basically, and how you can calculate your car depreciation, which is important because those are your costs that you're going to put up against what you're making, so you can figure out how much you're actually making, right? Car depreciation is a big part of how much you're actually earning income-wise. And dang, it is so complicated with rideshare driving. There's so much to take into account. Anyway, so here's the deal. I'll give you my example with my vehicle so you can easily follow along to this. So here's how you're going to calculate the depreciation of your vehicle. You're going to take the original cost of your vehicle. In my instance, I have a 2015 Mazda 3 Sport that I paid $13,000 for. I did not pay cash for it. I financed it, which is unfortunate, and we'll talk about a little more at the end of this video. So $13,000. I got a loan for it, and I financed it. I have a monthly payment of $275 a month. All right, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Kelley Blue Book. Just Google that, Kelley Blue Book, and you're going to go in there and you're going to click on the link to find the value of your vehicle. And when you do that, it'll ask you some questions: year, make, and model, what kind of condition is it in, how many miles are on it, what's your zip code, that kind of stuff. Any specifications about the model of your vehicle, if it's, one of the upgraded versions, stuff like that. And then it's going to spit out at you the current average worth or value of your vehicle. And so for mine, it is now $5,000, which means, and it's been, let me look here, I've got it all right. It's been 32 months, so just over 2.5 years for me that I've had this vehicle, and it has depreciated $8,000. This is why Dylan and I are not proponents of buying new vehicles, definitely not, but even nicer vehicles. The lower end, the best value for the least amount of money is what you want to spend on a vehicle. That's off topic, sorry. We've got other videos for that. So anyway, okay. So $8,000 difference, right? Vehicle cost me $13,000. 32 months later, it's worth approximately $5,000. Now what you're gonna do, you gotta determine how many months have passed since you purchased your vehicle. As I said, it's been 32 months for me. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna divide the difference, so for me the $8,000, by the number of months, okay? So $8,000 divided by 32 months, and that'll show you how much your vehicle is depreciating each month. Now, this is the total usage of your vehicle, so you have to do additional math just to figure out the rideshare depreciation, but it doesn't really matter. You just need to know the total depreciation, really. So again, $8,000 for me divided by 32 months, and that gives me $250 a month that my vehicle is depreciating. Friggity frack, man. That's quite a bit of money. For real. I mean, I do a lot of driving, so I bought my car with 40,000 miles. I'm now at 120,000 miles. So I've put 80,000 miles on my vehicle in 32 months. That's a lot of driving. Now, to go further, you can figure out what your vehicle depreciates at per mile. And this is good to know so that you can calculate this with the miles that you do drive for rideshare driving. So to do that, what you're going to do is you're going to take how much your vehicle has depreciated. So once again, for me, $8,000. And I'm going to divide that by how many miles I've driven, which is 80,000 miles. And that comes out to 10 cents a mile. Dang! What? So, see, a lot of people don't know this about the depreciation of their vehicle, but this is a real thing to take into consideration. And this is why Dylan and I are big advocates for buying cheap vehicles, getting a good value. And if you don't know a lot about vehicles, if you have a friend, talk with them, watch some of our other vehicles on how to find a great vehicle for you. But the rule of thumb that you're trying to go for is the lowest amount of money with the best value. So the vehicle as a whole, everything's working, right? No major problems, engine's good, things like the AC work, doesn't need any major repairs or anything, and you're paying the least amount of money possible, because otherwise, if you're buying a nicer vehicle, you might not have to worry about as much stuff with like a breakdown or bigger repairs, but you see how much money you're losing in that depreciation? Blew my mind when I did this math and found out that my vehicle depreciated $8,000 in 32 months. And the nicer the vehicle, the faster it's going to depreciate. So anyway, that's how you figure that out. And where this becomes a real issue, fortunately for me, I got a really good deal on my car. I did a lot of shopping around. I was able to get it about $2,500 under Kelley Blue Book value when I initially bought it. And so I still have $5,300 remaining on my loan, and the value is still $5,000, right? So that's pretty close. Where you can get into a real issue is if you're putting on a lot of miles driving, the vehicle depreciates quicker, and you've got a gap between what the vehicle is now worth and how much you still owe. So if you got that gap, you can get what's called gap insurance. I've got a great buddy, close friend of mine, State Farm insurance agent here in Phoenix. His name's Jerome Hammock, if you do need insurance. Anyway, he told me about gap insurance, which covers the difference between what your vehicle is worth and what you still owe on it, right? That difference. Because what will happen, let's say you get in an accident and you have a total loss on your vehicle, it's totaled, the insurance company will write you a check for the value, what your car is valued at. So you still might owe $3, $4, $5 or more $1,000 on your vehicle if you've got a big gap. So all really important information to take into account. If you guys liked this video and took away from it, I know it's a lot of information. Hopefully you're able to follow along and that makes sense. But if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys have thoughts or more questions regarding this, feel free to jump down into the comment section below, and I'll try and get on and answer any questions that I can. As always, thanks for tuning in, you guys. We love you all. Take care.